welcome once again to my channel, Treasure Builders with Shola Morufolu. In the last episode, we looked at language development in children, and we looked at the introduction to language development, and the key takeaway in that episode was the fact that language development in children actually starts from the womb. And today we'll be looking at language development in children 0 to 6 months. So we want to look at the milestones to expect. And when we talk about milestones, the norm, what are those things that are expected even for children at this age? Now, the first thing that is expected of them is at this age is that they respond to loud sounds. And when they respond to loud sounds, it shows us that yes, that their hearing skill is okay, that there's no impediment in their hearing. So when you drop a cup or they hear a bell, there's always a reaction from this. It's a good sign that yes, that language is being developed, because if we look at language in general, it is made up of the hearing skills, listening skills, speaking skills, as well as the writing skills, which we'll be looking at later. But at this age, their listening and their hearing skills is very, very important. Apart from responding to loud sounds, they can also calm down when they hear the voice of a parent, of a caregiver. When they are crying and they hear the voice of their parents, they usually calm down, even if they are going to continue later, but initially they will calm down. Another point is, which I'm sure most parents are familiar with but might not know the reason why such an act goes on. When children are feeding, especially when they are sucking, and suddenly they hear a sound, they stop feeding, they stop sucking, they remove their mouth from the breast, trying to figure out where the sound is coming from. It's a developmental milestone in language. All this still boils down to their listening and to their hearing skills at this age, which is very important. Also, they usually smile when they see their parents, when they see a caregiver that they love. So it's also they are responding to people. And one other major thing at this age is the crying. At this age, they have different ways of crying for different things, and for them, crying is a major source of communication, is a major form of language to them. So when they are wet, their diapers are wet, they cry. When they are hungry, they cry. Now it is now left for us as parents and as caregivers to be able to differentiate which crying is this. This crying, is it for wet diaper? Is it for I want to sleep? Or is it for I am hungry? So crying is their major form of communication at this period in time. And as they continue, they start paying attention to music. When they hear music, you see them either smiling or concentrating, trying to get in everything. When I had my first baby, my first son, he always wants me to carry him, and I'm busy, I want to do some things, and he'll just be crying. And there was just a day I just kept him that you will cry today because I can't carry you to do what I want to do. So I just kept him in front of the TV. It was between that 0 and 6 months. And I put in some musical cartoons. Barney, I won't forget, to be precise. And he sat down and was just taking everything in. I said, that is the trick. So anytime I want to do something, I don't want him to disturb me. They take in a lot of music. They pay attention to music at this point in time. So and as they continue, they start babbling also. And in their babbling, we'll hear sounds like p, b, and lastly, when they are playing or they are excited, we see them just laughing. We see them giggling, goggling. So we know. So with all this, we know that yes, that the language of this child is progressing, is developing. So in the next episode, we'll look at red flags to watch out for. That means if a child, there are some things we'll discuss. Now, if a child is not doing them, then it's a red flag. So at this point, we'll come to the end of today's episode on language development, and I hope that you've learned one or two things even from this particular video. Don't forget to like the video and share with friends. And if you are coming across this video or this channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and tell others about it. So in the next episode, we'll be looking at another language development in children 0 to 6, but this time around we'll be looking at red flags. So make sure you put your notification button on so that when the video is released, you will be notified. Thank you for watching, and God bless.